Hello everyone, in this video I'll be doing a review of the Big Noise by Redcon1 in the Sabertooth flavor. So Redcon1 comes out with some really different tasting products and different named products. The Sabertooth, which is more like an orange creamsicle, has a nice sweet taste that I'll talk about a bit later. But the Big Noise is a caffeine-free pre-workout that works really well to help give you that mental focus without having the stimulants in it, as well as deliver a great muscle pump. So I really enjoy using these pre-workouts that don't have caffeine in them, just because it's going to be a little bit better if you're training later in the night. And in one scoop of this is 10.5 grams overall, and it has 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous, 1 gram of agmatine sulfate for some pumps, 1 gram of astragalus, 300 milligrams of L-alpha glycerophosphorylcholine, which is something that's good for mental focus. It's a version of choline. It's a long word. Cytidine 5-diphosphochlorine. So it's another choline-based mental booster, kind of a nootropic type idea. There's 200 milligrams of Rhodiola rosea root extract 4:1. And that's a nice other mental boosting nootropic that comes from the ground. It's a flower. And then huperzine A, 200 micrograms, which is another thing that huperzine A pairs with caffeine, but it can also be taken alone to help with all that mental focus side of things. Mix 1 scoop and 150 to 180 milliliters. That's a little bit of water. I like taking it with more water than that, so I'm going to mix it with a full shaker cup, about 700 milliliters of water. I don't know why they're telling you to mix a 150. Some of these directions that I read on supplement labels, I'm like, what are you guys recommending? Like, that's going to be gross, chalking all that down. But I'm doing it with 4 times the amount of water that they recommended it with. As long as you're getting water with it, that's all that matters. Dry scooping it. Some of the ingredients actually do require water to be active, so use the water. It makes it taste good. Stay hydrated, my friends. Yeah, so that's got a nice orange creamsicle flavor to it. It's got that unique Redcon1 flavor. So one thing I noticed with a lot of Redcon1's products, they have this same kind of aftertaste when you drink it. So you might get what I'm saying. If you've had a multiple of these, you're going to notice that they all have a general kind of similar taste, especially in Big Noise. I find it mostly in the Big Noise. The Total War, it's a little bit different with its flavor, I find. But Big Noise especially, I find it's got an aftertaste that reminds me of Redcon1. Not that this is a bad thing. It's not a bad aftertaste, but it is something that I do notice. So with one more sip of the Big Noise, I'll give my final review. So yeah, Big Noise by Redcon1. A Sabertooth flavor. Tastes like an orange creamsicle. And I'd give the flavor an 8 out of 10. It's a good orange flavor. It's like sweet and creamy. It doesn't just taste like a bitter orange or anything like that. It's nice. The ingredients, I love this pre-workout for later in the night workouts or anytime that I don't want to have caffeine in my system. This is a pre-workout that I love to use because it's got no caffeine in it, and it still gives you that mental focus and drive to be able to get a good workout in. So some good stuff. Big Noise, Redcon1. If you haven't tried it before, it's a pretty decent pre-workout. I like it myself. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.